Hello and welcome to PSIRDEMATICA. In this video, we will be looking at an introduction to high-performance computing. I am Joseph Sedem and we are glad you are learning high-performance computing with us. This set of video is dedicated to Jerry Boardman, who is a brother and more. Boardman, I'm glad to have you as my friend. So now the question is, what is high-performance computing? High-performance computing is the ability to process data and perform complex calculations or advanced computations at high speeds using supercomputers and clusters. So basically, in the world where we have large sums of data and the computational tasks or the computational needs of this world or this era keeps increasing or keeps getting more complex and complicated, now is the time to leverage the power of high-performance computing. Wouldn't it be nice if you and I could know how to perform or how to use or leverage the power of high-performance computing? Don't worry, PSIRDEMATICA got you covered. We have a series of videos that are going to introduce you to the notion of high-performance computing. The first one being an introduction to parallel computing. Bear in mind, there is no high-performance computing without parallel computing. In order to leverage these supercomputers or computer clusters, these are separate computers combined or put together to form one giant or one powerful computers. So it means that in order to use them well, you have to know about what parallel computing is. And we have some series of videos that will introduce you to parallel computing, explain some important concepts, and introduce you some key terms that you can use or you will need to really understand parallel computing or continue understanding or learning parallel computing on your own. Bear in mind that these series of videos are only focused on the CPU parallel computing because we have GPU parallel computing and we don't have videos for them now. Hopefully we would have them in the near future. The second part of the second set of videos would have to introduce you to parallel programming. So we can't have parallel computing without parallel programs, because in order to execute tasks simultaneously or leverage the power of supercomputers or computer clusters, we would need parallel programs or parallel algorithms that we would have to run or that would run on such machines. But we can't have these programs or these softwares without performing what we call parallel programming. So PSIRDEMATICA has some series of videos that are going to take you through parallel programming, especially with the C programming language and then the Python programming language. We would be creating Fortran if the need be or if the demand gets high. Okay, so now the question is, who are those who need to know about or learn about high performance computing? The question is, or the answer is, practically everyone, most especially scientists and researchers, mathematicians, computer scientists, computer programmers, and even students in the science, technology, engineering, and mathematics field. These people, while with the knowledge of high performance computing, can do a lot of things and change the world. These are examples or some uses or use cases of high performance computing. They are used for simulations and tests, which means that scientists and researchers have been using them for mathematical simulations and performing some tests. And then they are even used to develop cures for diseases like cancer and the others. And then they are even used for process optimization, that's to determine the best possible route or the best possible outcome or the best situation some problems or some scenarios or processes should be or take. And then they are also used for faster and more accurate patient diagnosis. So in a situation where you need a diagnosis for a patient who is, should I say, living on a time bomb, high performance computing or knowing about high performance computing and how to leverage its power can help you diagnose this patient faster. This is just a few of many use cases of high performance computing. So what are you waiting for? Jump into any of these courses and then start your journey in high performance computing. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.